Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video, and I'm just going to be doing a quick get ready with me because I'm about to make you guys another video. I wanted to just hop on really quick and encourage you guys a bit. Trying to sharpen my thing. So yeah, if you're new here, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all that good stuff. So if you're into that, then I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. Like the video if you like it, share it with someone that you think it will help. Yeah, all that great stuff. So hi Ty, hi Casey, hi Natoya. Yeah, how are you guys doing with the challenge? Hi Christina. So let's get started, you guys, because this is gonna be pretty quick. Once I get done, I'm just gonna hop off. So assume that you can't fail. This is something that can help people so much. Like, it's something that I kind of touch on okay, let me talk about it this way. From my experience, as someone who, number one, has manifested many things, been manifesting for a long time, that knows that manifestation is real. There's no doubt in my mind. There's nothing that could convince me otherwise. But what trips us up, right? Because I know some of you guys are that way too, where you know manifestation works, but we can still find ourselves tripped up sometimes. And what trips us up is the emotion, the fear, the doubt that says, yeah, but what if it doesn't work, right? What if it doesn't work for this thing? What if it doesn't work this time? What if it doesn't work when I need it to work, right? And there's this background assumption that believes in failure, that believes that failure is impossible. It's possible. There is this part of you that believes that failure is possible. And that part of you is basically watching out, right? It's watching out for it. Like, that part of you doesn't want the pain that comes with failure. It doesn't want the disappointment that comes with failure. And so it encourages you to prepare to fail, right? It encourages you to prepare to fail. And it's doing this to protect you and to keep you safe, right? Because the logical mind doesn't necessarily want you happy. It wants you safe, okay? So, but what if failure was not an option? This is what I say when it comes to things that I've manifested that I had absolutely no freaking clue, that I had no movement, that I had no sign, I had nothing to go on to think, oh yeah, I'm totally getting this thing, right? Thank you, Ioma. I hope I said that right. Thank you, beautiful. And I always bring it back to the statement that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. And this is not a possibility, right? Thank you, Kiara. You guys are so sweet. This is not a possibility. Well, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, could harden into fact, might harden into fact, right? That's not the statement. It will harden into fact, right? This is where the basic foundational understanding, the basic foundational understanding that this reality is nothing but consciousness, okay? It's nothing but consciousness. And if we believe that, sometimes it's consciousness and sometimes it's the world and sometimes it's the the government, and sometimes it's the weather, and sometimes it's all of these things, then you never know which time is now. That's the problem with being double-minded. That's the problem with not buying the pearl. Is because if sometimes your imagining is creating and sometimes it's something else, then you never know what time is it now. And you're kind of hoping that, well, I'm hoping that my assumptions and my belief and my mind can override this powerful outside entity that we call 3D or reality, which is cool, right? It's cool. But you are not a beginner. If you are here on my live, more than likely you're not a beginner. I'm sure there are a few beginners that come here, right? And you're all welcome. But most of you guys are seasoned vets at this manifestation thing. And it is time for you to buy the pearl. Every situation that seems like it's trying to choke you out is forcing you to choose. It's forcing you to choose, am I creating or is 3D creating? Am I able to influence this reality, or is it completely outside of me? Is the power outside of me? Okay? Every situation is an invitation, an extension from your God self to come higher, to know yourself beyond. I'm about to make a video for you guys about dealing with the 3D. And I'm gonna share today's Bible study from the membership because it was so powerful. And, you know, it's about Jesus's miracles, but with Jesus, so many times when he was doing what he was doing, I mean, like, this is the thing, you guys. Jesus, when he was alive, Jesus was not like, oh, we love him. Oh, he's amazing. Like, you know, like, they hated Jesus. Every single thing that they did, they were like, you're horrible. You're blasphemous. Oh, you really think? Every miracle that he did, there was people there doubting him, right? And now we know in the law of assumption terms, the people doubting and even Jesus are symbolic of different facets of your mind, okay? And so Jesus is the facet of your mind that knows itself as God, that knows itself as one with God, right? And the other people are not necessarily the people around that were in, you know, where Jesus was. The other people are the other voices in your mind that say that that's impossible, that can't happen, that's stupid. Who are you? Who do you think you are to be able to use your imagination to create? And these are all the things that are unfolding within us. But again, someone asked me, I think in yesterday's live, is really anything possible though? Is it really true that anything is possible? Right? And it's so important to know that with man, with the ego mind, it's not. With man, with the ego mind, with the part of you that gains all of its validation from 3D, it's not possible. And so it's not about forcing it to that mind, it's about coming into your higher mind. Right? So there's nothing for you to do with the current facts, you guys. Okay? There's nothing for you to do with the current facts. The same facts that are true in this moment can be untrue in another moment. And the facts are responding to your decision. I said in a couple lives ago, stop questioning the law. Because when you're questioning the law, and this is the thing, I can't tell you what to do. Technically I can, because that's what you came here for me to tell you what to do. But I'm not saying I'm not saying it in the way that church tells us, like, oh yeah, I know none of this makes sense, but just go with it, you know? I mean, if you are a seasoned vet, if you've been studying, if you've been manifesting, if you've been doing this shit, if you true to this, not new to this, right? Then stop questioning the law. Stop thinking, oh, does the law just not work in this aspect? As much of a seasoned manifester that I am and have been, I really believe that about money. I really believe that money was the one thing that was exempt from manifesting, at least for me. Even to the point where I would read people's success stories and not, like, it didn't land. Like, this is possible for me too, right? But my favorite quote, right, you guys should know it by now, is the mind that perceives the limitation is the limitation. The part of you that doubts, the part of you that fears is the limitation. It's not anywhere else other than that, right? It's not anywhere else other than that, other than within you, okay? So, be diligent. Take a rest when you need to, but be diligent. Be on purpose with your thoughts. Stop letting 3D tell you what it is. Stop accepting appearances. Stop judging what's possible based off the past, okay? Stop judging what's possible based off the past. It has nothing to do with the now. Nothing, literally nothing. The past is its own entity. It's its own moment in time, because time is not linear. It's not like, oh, you did this, so now these things have to happen. But if you hold on to the past, if you hold on to limitation, if you hold on to fear, if you allow fear to direct you, which is what we've been programmed to be like, okay? Then realize that that's the problem. The fear is going to tell you, no, the problem is this circumstance. Until this circumstance shifts, you just can't be okay. You can't move in consciousness. You can't accept it as yours until you have evidence, right? And that's the part of you that knows better but doesn't do better. Because you're past not knowing, you know. But you can't let that part of you run your life, okay? You can't let fear run your life. You run your life, okay? You run your life. Make your decisions beyond fear. Make your decisions beyond logic. This is something that actually allows you to be a very good manifester. What has really helped me is having a childlike mind. Very open to magic, very open to miracles, very open to things beyond what it looks like, right? Things beyond what makes sense. And this is where I say, you know, you have to understand that you're stepping into a world of magic now. This isn't the place where 3D rules apply, right? They say leave those things that are Caesar's to Caesar. And what that means in the law of assumption is leave the world's decision, leave whatever the world has, what the world says, what the world's process is, what the world says is possible. Leave it to the world. Don't even address it. Don't even try and change it. Leave it there and go to your mind. Go to your mind. Okay? It's very frustrating. I feel like what we're doing as a collective and as a community right now is stepping out of the double-mindedness, because we've all been there in some way of, oh, yeah, I'm powerful, but, oh, this thing, oh, but this, but that, right? And it's getting to the point, right, with the world, that you have to choose, okay? Who are you for? Who do you believe in, right? Who are you for? Who do you believe in? Are you for God or for the devil, right? Because the devil is doubt. The devil is the voice that says you're powerless. You can't do anything about these things. And either it's going to draw you down into the sinking mud, or it's going to cause you to levitate, okay? But having one foot in and one foot out is frustrating, because here we are knowing, like, wow, it's possible for me. It's possible for me to live an incredible life. It's possible for me to have what I want, right? But I can, and would I, and can I, and should I, and all of these things. I want to, but it's there. It's like knowing that the park next door has $1 million buried in there, but it's like a 300-acre park. It's like, it's there, but where? How deep, right? But when you accept yourself as God, like I be telling y'all, accept yourself as God, not just once, every day, every morning, then you realize that you have one of those metal detectors that can tell you exactly where it's at, can tell you when you're closer or further, can tell you how deep to dig in the specific spot, right? So, what if it was impossible for you to fail? What if you really, truly believed that an assumption, though false, okay? I always highlight that, because this is everybody's answer or protest is, but it's not here, but I don't have it, but this is going on. Yeah. The assumption, though it's false, though there's no proof, though there's no evidence, if you persist in it, it will harden into fact. So you can't fail. You can't fail. Okay? Leave failure out of it. Leave failure out of it. And that part of you in your brain that says, but what if we do though? What if we do? Would you rather be on the side of I help myself fail or not? Would you rather be on doubt side, right? Would you rather be on that side and say, yeah, I doubted myself and then I failed and at least I was right, right? No. Give it your all, give it your best. Decide you can't fail. Decide it's impossible to fail. Assume it's impossible to fail. What if it was? What if that just wasn't even an option? Okay? All right, hello to everybody in the chat. I love you guys so, so much. I'm about to make your other video, but as per usual, I am intending that this prospers you immensely. Immensely. And I'm absolutely sure that it has. But other than that, I will see you guys in a video shortly. And yeah, you guys got this. Don't believe the illusion. Assert your power. Your whole journey is about you asserting your power. Okay? That's what it's about. It's not even about, nothing can add on to you. Okay? Let me say that really quick before I go. Nothing can add on to you, and nothing can take from you. You came here into this world. You know, they say you come here. They say you come here butt naked and alone, and you're liable to leave that way, right? But you come here all powerful. You come here whole and complete. You come here as an expression of God. You come here as the one that can't fail. Okay? Your powerfulness, your worthiness, your value, your demonstration of perfection is already done. It's already done. There's nothing here when you're looking around and you're thinking, how can I add on? How I need to become more. I'm not good enough. There's the biggest lie. You're everything. You're everything that you could be. Okay? You're everything that you could be. And you're just here vibing. You're just here vibing. You're just here experiencing the everything that you already are. So stop treating yourself like a broken thing or a missing thing that 3D has something to give to you. 3D doesn't have anything to give to you that you're not already. You're not missing anything. You're not broken. You're literally perfect. You're literally perfect. Okay? Ty, if you want to sign up for the group coaching in August, it's in the description for you. I'm doing a Godstate group coaching in August. So I'd love to have you guys join, or you guys can join the Godstate Remembrance, or you can join both, whichever you like. But all right, you guys, I am intending that this prospers you. I'm gonna go for real this time and make your other video, but I am on a 30-day challenge, so I'm gonna be making 30 days of videos, so stay tuned, okay? And I will see you guys soon.